Hi, I'm Tim Conway, Vice President of Adder Corporation here at NAB in Las Vegas 2016. I want to take a few moments to speak about our new AdderView DDX 30 KVM matrix switch. The DDX 30 is a CADX style KVM matrix product. Many of you may be familiar with that type of technology. What makes the DDX a different spin on this is that we're really jumping from the analog into the digital age. It is, as I say, a digital product. As you can see by looking at the components here on the table next to me, it's the type of product that would start with your connectivity from the computer with a cam or a dongle, as we see here. The one in my hand happens to be a DisplayPort version. We also make this in a DVI as well as an analog version for your legacy systems. We'd simply, from here, we would make our connection from our cam into the physical KVM switch itself. And the switch is, as the name indicates, the DDX30, is a 30-port switch. So looking at the product here, you'll see that there are 20 ports across the back, and there are an additional 10 across the front. A minimum of 7 of these ports are reserved for users, which would leave 23 available for the computers. Seems like an odd number, but it's an incredibly flexible switch. So for example, if you had a particular need for, let's say, 15 users and 15 computers, this switch can be configured to handle that. So a lot of flexibility. You're not limited to a specific number of users, a specific number of computers, a little bit of a different twist on a CADX style KVM. Speaking of the users, at each particular user station, you would deploy our DDXU. And as you can see here from looking at the back, we have a connection for your DVI display. There are 2 USB ports on the back. There are an additional 2 on the front for your keyboard and mouse. And as you'll see, the product will also have a locking power supply and audio. We'll set that back down there for a moment. So basically, we're talking about a three-part product system here with our dongles, our switch, and our user station. Now, one of the features that makes the DDX30 a really unique product in the marketplace. Most KVM switches, when you go through to pull up your on-screen display so you can switch from one system to another, are going to give you a simple written list of the available servers and by name only. With the DDX30, we've taken a very unique twist on this, and we have our OSD up on the screen here for you to see. What we've done is when you execute the keyboard hotkey command to bring up the OSD, we're actually providing you with a thumbnail image of each computer that's available to you within your matrix. So now instead of seeing simply a written list, you can visually see everything that you have access to. It's not a real-time depiction, but each image does update every few seconds, so you do get a sense of what's going on there. And if an alarm pops, you can see what's going on, very quickly switch and access what you're looking for. So that's a very quick overview of our AdderView DDX30 product, and we would certainly encourage all Markertek customers that you can access any of your Adder KVM needs through Markertek.